Hello, this is Åsa with a new process video. Today I'm using a photo that I found in my photo box in the basement. Once in a while I go through my box in my scrap area, and if I find photos that don't inspire me at all, I put them in another box in the basement, and so that I can fill them up, the box up with new photos. And then when I think that I have, when I don't have any photos that are new that inspire me at the moment, I go back to that box in the basement and I pick out photos that I suddenly feel more for. And this time when I went and looked through that box, I found lots of older photos from when my son was newborn, and we took some really nice photos of my daughter at that time, because we always had the camera out and took baby photos. So she got in a lot of them as well. In this photo that I'm working with today, I want to highlight her wonderful hair. When she was 3-4 years old, she had these lovely blonde curls, and they show really well in this photo. Nowadays she has very straight hair, and we really don't understand how that can be, but her hair went from being really curly to straight just in 1 year or so. Today I'm working on one of those backgrounds that I have been painted with gesso, and I have a stash of those, and I make them in large batches, and I save them in a box. And I have been spraying and putting paint onto this background, and I am now using a homemade stencil, a heart stencil that I cut out with my Cameo, to make some white hearts on top of that with modeling paste. And I'm drying the whole thing up with the heat tool. My label maker that I got for Christmas, it died the other day, and that in some way made me stop making stencils for a while, because I kind of like the finishing touch with the label on top of the stencil. And so that's really silly, it has no really meaning to it, but anyway, I got to get myself a new label maker, and I got one of the same kind that I got for Christmas. So now I have the label maker again, so I guess I can start making stencils again as well. So that heart label comes in a series of 3 that I made with different sizes and of hearts, some with mixed sizes on same, and this one with only the small hearts. Making stencil has been very rewarding, I think, and since they cost a lot to buy, it has been fun to play with these small patterns that I didn't have before, and I will make more of them. I have had questions on the channel here and also on Facebook how I learned how to use the Cameo. I don't think that was a problem for me. I have been working a lot with Photoshop and drawing programs on the computer, and this software that comes with Silhouette Cameo, it is pretty much like all those programs. So it wasn't a steep learning curve for me, because I was already there. But when I have had ideas of things that I have seen others do, I have just searched for it on Google or on YouTube, and then I have watched the the top videos that I found. So I haven't been taking any special courses, and I haven't been following a certain person for classes or tutorials. I've just gone from I want to learn this to, oh, that's how you do it. But I realize that it depends on what kind of digital background you have, how easy it is to learn. For me, it wasn't a problem. I felt at home with this software right away, and I have been thinking of incorporating the process when I'm working with the Silhouette Studio program into my videos, my process videos, so that you can see that part of the process as well. And I have found a program that allows me to capture what's happening on my screen to video. I haven't bought it yet. I need to think about it some more, but I don't think that I will find a free program that is this good as this Fraps that I found. It's designed for capturing a video game in motion, so it's well known and widely used. Perhaps not in scrapbooking, but there are others that make process videos as well, and adventure videos. While I've been talking about something completely different, I have been layering scrap papers behind my cute photo, and I just took those that I thought fitted the colors in the photo, and I brought them out from my scrap folder. Just different collections and different papers. They are old and red, purple, a bit towards the pink. I build a layout with one of those papers on an angle, and that's a bit unusual for me, but I try to incorporate it more and more into my scrapbooking, because I love when others do it. So I want to learn it and master the technique as well. So I try one piece of paper at a time. And now I'm making a couple of small bows with different kinds of twine to add some other texture to this page. I wanted to make a title, and the title for this page will be Your Sweet Curls, and I will be writing that with a very old chipboard font. I don't even remember who made it, but it came with a Christmas collection. Perhaps it was Fancy Pants or one of those companies, and it's red, but not totally red. It's more like to the orange, and it has glitters on, and those glitters are not red and they're not silvery. They're more towards the green. Really odd, but I wanted to use something like that on this page, so I decided that it would fit, and so it had to fit. I'm mixing red and purple and pink rather crazy on this page, I realize now, but it's fun. I hope it won't hurt your eyes too much. The part of the title where it says "You're lovely," I write those with small tiles, alphas, and I find on the same sheet a couple of words and phrases that I thought fit. I have come to love the contrast of watercolor and the pattern papers. It's something that I think works very well together, and making a background of the watercolored look and placing pattern paper on top of it. I think it is a style that will stay with us for a very long time. It is so easy to make, and it's so fun to vary with the different colors and different ways of applying the paint. So this is the finished page and some close-ups. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this process video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye.